I wanted to bring you this video live because right now I'm sitting in a Mac. It's one of our older Macs. It's a Mac tandem axle. I had a look, thought it was a triaxle. It's a Mac tandem axle roll-off that we've had for quite a few years in this company. As a matter of fact, I think this Mac came from one of the buyouts when we bought out one of those companies a while back. But it's a good Mac. It's a solid Mac. And, it's a shame that you got to get rid of trucks like this because nobody knows how to drive it. Let me flip the camera around. Look, it's got everything in it. It's got an engine brake. It's got cruise control. I mean, it really is a nice Mac. I don't know the exact year of the Mac, but, it's one of the older models. I think it's a Mac Granite, to be honest with you, is the model. I'm not sure. I think it is. But, yeah, of course, it's a little dirty because it's been sitting for a while. But here, look, see this? See this stick in the middle? Everybody goes to get a CDL license today. Well, I shouldn't say everybody, but the majority of people that go don't know how to work this stick or don't know how to work that third paddle on the floor. It's a shame. It really is. When I was growing up, my father taught me how to drive stick. I was driving tractor trailers at 14. He told me, take your damn foot off the clutch. You don't need your foot resting on the clutch. You know that when you rest your foot on the clutch while you're driving, it wears out the clutch. But here's the thing. These new guys are coming into these companies today, not just the sanitation companies. You know what I mean? Not just our business that we work in, the sanitation industry, but all companies. Everybody's going to get their CDL license today, and they're going to get it on an automatic truck. When you take your CDL license and your test and your driving exam on an automatic truck, guess what? That's what's on your license. You can only drive automatic. And it's a shame. It really is. Because when I was learning how to drive, I learned on my dad's tractor trailer. 13-speed, Eaton Fuller transmission, and it had a Detroit engine. And it was a great truck. It really was. I learned to shift, and then I got so good at it, I could shift without the clutch. My father always told me, listen to the engine. The engine, she'll tell you when you need to upshift or downshift. And it's true. Because when you listen, you can hear when the truck is whining, where it needs to downshift or you need to upshift. The engine will tell you. The engine will tell you. No book will tell you what you need to know when you're out here driving a truck. When I had my own tractor trailers, I had Freightliners, Detroit engines, Series 60 Detroit engines, and I loved them, man. Series 60, 470 horsepower, pull any hill. And it had power, had a lot of power. I used to come out of Allentown, Pennsylvania with a load of Poland Springs water, man, and pull that Lehigh Valley Hill at 35 miles an hour. I mean, she would run. It was a great truck, great engine. I put 982,000 miles on that truck, almost 1 million miles on that truck, until the one day the rod went through the side of the engine block and put a hole in the block this big. And I was told by Detroit, there's no way to repair that. It's impossible. It will never hold. What you need to do is go order yourself in a crate new engine from Detroit. That was $26,000. But I'm getting a little bit off track here, what I'm talking about. I mean, the whole idea for me of driving a tractor trailer or driving this roll-off truck right here was, the best part about driving it was changing gears, listening to that engine brake, man. I love changing gears. It was a knack. It was a know-how that you could drive a stick. We have some drivers come to this company, man. You send them in a truck like this with that stick in the middle, they got no clue, man. No clue whatsoever. None. And it's a shame. It really is. Now, because nobody knows how to drive stick, we got this truck. And we got that beautiful old Peterbilt right next to me that are leaving because nobody knows how to drive them. and it's a shame. I'll give you credit that, you know, a guy like me, the older guys, they know how to drive them because that's what we grew up on. Back in the day, there was no goddamn automatics. Everything was stick. Any truck you drove was stick. Even some trucks back in the day had 2 sticks. Okay? Even some trucks back in the day had what they call a tripod, 3 sticks. So if you could drive a tripod, man, you could drive any goddamn truck. But I got to tell you, man, it's a shame. It really is. This beautiful Mac's got to go because nobody knows how to drive it. Yeah, this is a Granite because I'll tell you why. It says it right there on the dashboard. So it's a Mac Granite. It's a really nice truck. I mean, it's got power windows. It's got power mirrors. It's got, it's got everything you need in a Mac truck. I mean, it's got the differential lock. It's got interaxle lock. It's got the adjustable mirrors. It's got everything. It's got everything in this truck. It's a beautiful truck. It really is. It's got all the gauge package on it. You know what I mean? The seat rides low. It's comfortable. I remember driving this truck a few times. I liked it. You know, it was a good truck. But that's what I wanted to do this video about today was, it's a shame that nobody knows how to drive stick anymore. I mean, you see these big trucks running down the highway, man. Yeah, some of them are automatic, but a lot of them are still stick. You got a 9-speed, you got a 9-speed. Then you got a 13-speed, then you got an 18-speed. And, all I ever had was Eaton Fuller transmissions. And they were fun to drive. They really were. So I'm going to get out and show you what it looks like. Let me turn the camera around. Yeah, it's a little bit higher up than mine. So it takes me a few minutes to get down. But that's what it looks like from outside. A little bit of cleaning up, a little bit of polishing. She'll be back to new. But yeah, you see, name is off the door. So they're ready to be picked up. And wherever they're going, I really don't know where they're going. But I'm sure they're going somewhere. They're going to find a new home where somebody knows how to drive stick, that's for sure. But yeah, you got this Mac. And you got the old Peterbilt, man. Good car, good trucks. Very good trucks. William Downey, so if you learn on a standard, you can never drive automatic. Oh yeah, sure you can. William Downey, you can drive, if you take your driver's license on a stick, you can drive anything, man. The only difference is if you take your CDL license on automatic, you can only drive automatic. You're restricted. Like a lot of these guys come to this job, right? I remember one time with the other company guy came to the job. He was so used to driving automatic. His truck broke down, and the only other truck left was a Mack garbage truck, Packer, that was stick. It was a 5-speed, straight 5-speed. Couldn't drive it. Didn't know how. So that's the way of the world, man. These new people don't want to learn how to drive stick. It's too much work. Maybe it's too much work for these people to learn how to drive. But that's just my opinion. I think driving stick is half the fun of driving a truck. Here it is, a beautiful Mack truck, Mack Granite. And here we have the Peterbilt. The names are off of them. I mean, the Peterbilt's a beautiful truck. I mean, come on, look at it. You can't go wrong with a Pete, dude. Pete's are really nice. But that's why I wanted to make this video right now, just to tell you guys, how I feel about, being able to drive standard, being able to drive stick, whatever you want to call it. And I don't know, times are changing, I guess. Everything today is automatic. My front loader back in the day, that was all stick. Yeah, there was no automatic back when front loaders first came out. No, that was old stick. Yeah. You imagine going back and forth as many times as I do all day long, changing gears. Oh my God. Yeah, that's when it should be automatic, when you're in a front loader. But yeah, that's what I wanted to do this video about today. I wanted to go live. I wanted to show you the two trucks that are going, and it's a shame, it really is. And I bet you the majority of the guys here only know how to drive automatic. But back in the day when I first started, there was only stick. That's what you drove, and if you didn't know how to drive it, you didn't have a job. But you know, like I said, times are changing, so what are you gonna do? But anyway, I'm all done with work. My truck, my front loader is in the shop. It's getting serviced, oil changed, gonna get greased. There's one light that was out on the side of my truck, on the side fairing. There was a light that I actually had put on. Me and the mechanic, we put them on together. So he said, as soon as he gets out of the mechanics meeting, they're having a meeting right now. So as soon as they get done with the meeting, he's going to start changing the oil, greasing the truck, and he'll put the light on for me. But my God, this weather, man, it's cold. And I heard this weekend it's even supposed to be colder. Oh my God. I can't wait for spring, man. Can't wait for spring. This weather absolutely sucks. I hate it. But yeah, today was a good day. Too low Thursday. I came back a little bit earlier because, it was a little bit light out there today. So I got back a little bit earlier knowing that my truck had to go in the garage. Because it does need, like I said, the oil change. It needs to be greased. You got to grease a front loader because the front loader has got a ton of moving parts, man. It's got the forks that fold up and down. Then it's got the arms that go up and down. And it's got a lot of moving parts. Then you got the tailgate that needs to be greased. That goes up and down. So yeah, with the front loader, you definitely need to stay on it with maintenance because you know what? That's the life of the truck, taking care of it. And our mechanics are good. I mean, they're always in there. They're always working on something. IWS has a great maintenance policy. You know what I mean? We're always maintaining. We're always making sure everything is in tip-top shape, ready to go for the next day. So they're good. They're good. Our mechanics are very good. They're good at what they do. They really are. So right now I am driving my wife's car. It's a 17 Dodge Durango. I really like it. It's a lot quicker and faster and more get up than my pickup truck. We actually bought them the same year. She got the Durango and I got the Ram 1500. I don't know, I'm a big Dodge fan. I like Mopar. I like their vehicles. I really do. But now that Dodge was taken over by Stellantis, that Italian or European company, whatever the hell it is, they're the ones that did away with the SRT division. There's going to be no more Hellcats, Scat Packs, no more Dodge Challengers, Chargers. It's a shame, it really is. They're going to kill this company. And the bread and butter for Dodge was the Dodge Challenger and the Dodge Charger. That's how they made their money. Now you're going to take that away and make everything automatic. It's going to suck. And you watch every older car that has a Hemi. Oh, that's the other thing. They're going to stop making a Hemi, which that sucks even more. So every older car that has a Hemi is now going to go up in value. I guarantee you. Because you can't get it. You can't get the Hemi. If they start making the Hemi, that's it. You're done. Me, I always wanted to get a car with a Hemi. And before it's too late, I hope to get one. My favorite Dodge is a Dodge Charger, 2006 Dodge Charger RT Daytona, uh, which is a numbered car. That means you only made so many of them. Yeah, I'm done early today, fire truck. I got to go home. I got to get on the phone and call Dodge, see what the hell's going on with my pickup truck. See, it was dropped off yesterday. I didn't get any word yet back from the dealer to see what's going on with it, if they supposedly got the parts in. So I hope they did. Because, there's nothing like driving your own vehicle, you know what I mean? And then after I get my truck back from Dodge, I got to fix that dent in the back. Remember I backed into something with the truck and dented it and put a big crease in the back? Now that's got to be fixed. So after I get it back, I'm going to go to a couple of auto body guys that are local, get some prices and getting it fixed. And hopefully before car show season starts, I can get everything taken care of. I want to put a new stripe on the truck. I'm going to take those stripes off the side. They're cracked, they're worn, the vinyl is not the best. So I'm going to take that off and put a new stripe down the hood, down the front of the grill, and down the back. Do something different, But right now it's telling me it's only 29 degrees. I didn't even take my jacket off all day. Usually I take the jacket off when I'm driving. I left it on all day. Because it was so damn cold. And it was cold this morning. It took forever for the truck to warm up. I did a video this morning. I don't know if you guys saw it or not. Job. You never know. You might see that car again, the same car with the same decal. But you know what? Tomorrow is Friday, the big payday, the beginning of the weekend. I'm looking forward to tomorrow, man. Because Saturday, I'm not doing a damn thing. We're supposed to get a little bit of snow, I think, Saturday or Sunday. I'm not sure. Not sure what day it is, but it's coming. But I had to go live today because I wanted to do that video on those two trucks that are leaving us. They were sold, actually, so they're going to be finding a new home for that Peterbilt roll-off and the Mack roll-off. And like I said, they're both sticks, so somebody's going to get a good truck. The Mack really wasn't used that much. It was more or less like a spare for when, one of the guys with the Peterbilt roll-offs broke down. They would use the Mack. And like I said, a lot of the older guys, we know how to drive stick. So it's fun. Fun when you drive stick. So my goal is now to try and get to 2,500 subscribers, if that's possible. I'm sure it is. It might take a while. But that's my next goal, and I did put it out there that whoever it is that's going to be the 2,500 subscriber will get a collectible IWS hat, a 25-year anniversary hat, which you cannot get in a store anywhere. They're going to get a hat, collectible hat, riding along with Dan decal in any color you want, and an IWS vest. So if you're number 2,500 subscriber, you're going to get yourself a nice gift. Now they got my street blocked off again. Jesus. Ay, what the hell are they doing? Well, let me go around the block. So anyway, guys, I will see you later on, probably tomorrow morning. I always like to do a video first thing in the morning when I get to the truck. So I will see you guys later. So be good, be careful, be safe. And thanks for tuning in to Riding Along with Dan. I really do appreciate it. All right, later, guys. Be good, be careful.